What's up, Sins Enjoyers? Welcome to my video breaking down everything that changed in the version 1.1 update. There's going to be a lot to cover this time around, so be sure to navigate the video using the timestamps to find the topic you're really interested in. First things first, head to your mailbox to claim a bunch of goodies. We got 300 star fragments from the maintenance, we got an SSR hero selection ticket, and we got a Q bundle for those who missed it last Sunday. Spoiler alert, everyone missed it. For those who bought the Meliodas bundle and forgot to claim the rewards, those should also be in your mailbox to claim. And finally, Gil Thunder is now free to claim from the challenge missions. I didn't have him, so I look forward to seeing how he plays and finally being able to complete those Thunder puzzles. Also, side note for the SSR selector, if you don't know who to pick, you can't go wrong with Deanne or Jericho. They are the strongest bursters in the game, and I'm personally gonna go for Deanne. Quick detour for the whales, you will be eating good today. The shop now has additional menus and a couple more packs for purchase. A special regular hero bundle, the victory upgrade material bundle, your mine now bundle, and a rapid equipment upgrade bundle. It seems like Netmarble's taking another page out of Grand Cross's cash shop and directly selling growth materials. But if that game is anything to go by, these are more or less unnecessary and skippable unless you have the money to spare. It's up to you. On to the new content, the latest hero Daisy was added to the game. Before you summon on her, you can head to the events tab and jump right into the trial event to see how she plays and kinda get a feel for her. Alongside Daisy's banner, her exclusive skin was also added to the banner draws. I'm personally skipping both as I'm not interested in Daisy at all. I playtested her a bit and her kit feels a bit wonky, and plus I don't But if OCs are your vibe and you like Daisy, then by all means go for it. Moving on from the character, we have some newly added missions and the events tab. Firstly, the Great Britannia Expedition Exploration missions seems to be the standard. You kill these bosses, you pick these materials to progress, and there's also the part 3 of the challenge missions, another simple event. You push your main team CC to claim the rewards. I've seen some questions floating around about this since it was disabled for so long, but the Hawk Pass is finally here. It's this game's version of a battle pass, and for the Grand Cross players, you already know how this works, but for those who don't, you complete a set of missions every day, every month, or it's also seasonal, and you claim the rewards as you rank up. Next up, we've got a bunch of long requested improvements. First, and the one I believe everyone's excited for, they finally fixed item tracking. That's what I would say if they didn't completely mislead us by being vague in the patch notes. Actually, what they did was make it so if you pick up anything else while tracking an item, the tracker doesn't disappear anymore. Like, it's better, I agree, but it's not ideal and it's not the main problem everyone has with the tracking system. On a related note, they boosted the amount of early materials you can gain in the open world. They cited gold ore, flower petals, and tree sap in the dev notes, but there might be more, so if there are, feel free to update the list in the comments. But from what I can tell, all they did was add extra materials for you to gather. Along with the open world materials, the lower tier of fragments will become more common from the boss enemies, and it'll be a 100% drop rate at world level 4 and in the dungeons. Still on the topic of material improvements, you can also salvage these fragments into lower tiers if you're having trouble farming them. All in all, these are good improvements for progression. You can now fully recover your HP when you enter a domain, so you don't need to heal after your fights anymore, or you could even full heal before a fight and then just quit the dungeon. Keys are now more flexible to use. It looks like you can convert them into bundles that can be claimed at a later time. Now this is personally amazing. That's how you do a stamina reserve system properly, Hoyoverse. Parties no longer fail to join for literally no reason anymore. You get 500 star fragments for each skin you craft. You can now disable other players' combat effects in co-op, and I personally haven't experienced this, but apparently some people on Reddit were getting stuck in the frozen mines. Well, this should be fixed now. And finally, for some gameplay improvements, dungeons now have an added Abyss difficulty. These dungeons are the next layer of difficulty for those who speedran the game since release and have nothing else to do. Here you go. This content will be catering to Earth and Darkness Bursting characters. I'm still at a level where I can barely clear Hell dungeons on my own, so I've got some work to do before I can report back on how the Abyss dungeons work. Fortunately for me though, and the rest of us common folk, the Hell dungeons also received an adjustment in this update. Specifically, this dumb spider who won't stop running around the map and wasting everybody's time, and the same goes for the Gila boss. Both are being toned down, so they just stop teleporting everywhere and are easier to telegraph. And for the Golden Mastery dungeons, the reward pool has also been updated to be more worth it, with the gold dungeon in particular having its cost halved. Overall, I'd say this is a big step in the right direction for the game. I'm still a bit disappointed about the lack of auto tracking for gathering materials, and they seem to have severely nerfed the overworld mob farming. Now they don't drop fragments anymore at all. But I think this adjustment to the rewards in the dungeons might balance it out. Time will tell. We'll just have to see how that goes. Hopefully I covered everything. If you notice anything that I might have forgotten, feel free to bring it up in the comments to help your fellow gamers out. But for now, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time.